Hello, Action family. This is Ed Landry speaking for Janet as well. This is our 3-minute overview of our ministries with Action. We joined Action in 1982 and it went up to about 2015, somewhere around there, about 31 years altogether. So we were married, been married 57 years, got saved 2 years after our marriage. I was a firefighter for 8 years in San Diego. God called us. We left the job, went to Bible school with our 5 children. 3 years at Prairie Bible Institute, graduated with biblical studies, joined Action International in 1982. After grad, we spent 20 years in the Philippines. Illness resulted in me having to come back, making many trips back and forth. Ultimately, we retired from Action after 31 years. 1 year later, we refired and joined First Love International. And this is our current plans for retirement there. While there, we developed, this is a common denominator between us today and Action in the past. We purchased and developed a village handcrafters compound, started a ministry, a church-based livelihood project. That was later turned over to First Love International, known as the Butterfly Project, and then it has now gone back to Action to run the program. So that facility is one we purchased and developed. It's now used for children under great distress in the program. It's a great program, Butterfly Project. There's our family today, and we have 5 children, 11 grandchildren. There's my wife and I. That's a current picture. We're just a normal couple like you, like everyday missionaries that join Action. Not much different than any of you. Well, maybe a little different. Most of what I did while I was there, and Janet was always a partner day by day and by my side, was we taught pastors and church planters conferences. Here's one on Masbate Island. There's one at the CGM facility in Tagaytay. This is what we did for many, many years, is just pastors and church planters. Here's one on Cebu Island with Living Word Christian Church. Had about 500 pastors at that one. I spent 4 days with them teaching and preaching. Here's one on the right on Asian Theological Seminary. This was under our time with First Love. They're connected with Asian Theological Seminary. And here's a conference on Romans. And I spent several days. And they all get copies of the books we write. And on the left side, a picture of Leo Ordialis. 1986, I first worked with him under also a program we worked called White Fields, a church planting program. And Leo is now the director of all of our church planting pastoral conferences now, today. They do about one every month. They have a team of 3 people. These are the books we've now written. We write a lot of books. They're mostly Bible commentaries. Altogether, there's been about 12. I'm not sure everything's in the picture, but about 12 commentaries on the Bible. And we've recently been writing children's books. Those are separate, but before I talk about those, here are 3 books we've written for other people we've helped. Now let's look at the center one. That is a book in the Kinyarwanda language, and that's Nelson Reed was involved in that project, so we're in contact with him quite a bit. On the left is a book of poetry written by a doctor and his wife in the Philippines, and on the right is a devotional journey. These are friends of ours that they needed to write. Since we've developed a lot of publishing skills over the years, we now help other people publish the books. Our children's books are creation-based. We started a group called Uplifting Christian Books. It's separate from the mission. It's an LLC. And we're 2 families running it. We've recently produced The Incredible Created World and The Incredible Created Cell. That is quite a book in itself, just now being printed in China right now. Here's what the book looks like on the inside. These are colorful books, and we've over the years been able to design and do our own in-house publishing with our equipment, and then present them right to the printers to get them out. And from China we can send them out to other places. We have a book currently going out to Uganda, parts of the Philippines, and over here in this country. So basically, we're providing God-glorifying tools to help parents and homeschoolers resist the influences of hopeless message of atheistic evolution in our education system. So that's, other than that monkey who's not very happy, it's working out quite well. You're now on the board of the Tennessee Creation Fellowship, which does conferences and that for schools and that. So that's kind of what we find ourselves doing today. And so we're very thankful. We also have a house church that meets on Saturdays from 2 to, usually from 4 to about 7. And we have about 30 people come to that. About a third of them are involved in missions of one type or another. It's really quite an exciting house fellowship. So if you have any other questions, they will be promptly and courteously answered by your professional missionary couple. Lord bless you, folks.